Look, Jungkook, the sky won't fall if you don't take a shower this time. My need is irresistible. It cannot be put off for a while. You are free to do whatever you want, but I have a fixed time for everything. It's a little difficult to change because I'm used to it. You may be a machine that does everything on time, but I am human, and I only go to the bathroom when I feel the need to urinate. I am not ready to change my shower time just because you want to pee, he said, rolling his eyes as if your current predicament didn't affect him. You John fucking nerded. One day for sure you'll go through the same. Get ready to pee on your pants then. Throwing a lot of snot in his face, you stomped your feet on the floor and walked away. Am I looking like a baby to her? I'll show you who is gonna pee on pants. Returning the same disdain to her fleeing form, he entered the bathroom. He should at least consider that you're a girl. Life with him is really hard, isn't it? You sighed and sipped the coffee a mouthful. I'm living a hell because of his damn schedule. Who knows, he has set the time to sneeze and fart. Sometimes that crazy guy would have done that too. It would have been fine if any of your houses were near the uni, but now it is a rented house and it will lack facilities. It's a final year and just few more days away. I am now sitting at peace knowing that it is enough to hold on. It's now time to be at peace. That time machine, your husband is doing PG here, so your parents will force you to join here. I certainly won't agree to that. I only know what I have gone through, but no matter what hell I have to go to, I won't come to this college again. You were walking back to the classroom with your friend and you were in the middle of a deep conversation and you didn't notice the students walking down the busy hallway until you bumped into someone. That colloquy was enough for you to understand who it was. Of course you hated that nerdy side of him, but he smelled awfully attractive. At least show some care while walking, he said, dusting off the area you tripped over. That's right, an ancient time machine like you came into my life just because I was careless, you said, folding your arms, looking at the area he was dusting. Talk to someone who understands your animal language. It's my library time. Adjusting the specs one more time, he walked past you, hugging the books like nothing happened. It seems that he had a book in his hands when he was born. Species like this are rare. Ryan, if you don't mind, can I ask you something? You nodded without hesitation. It's been at least 8 months since you both get married. Are you hiding it from me or you two? There is no room for doubt between us on this matter. A bookworm who doesn't even know what sex is. You said it like it's a matter that doesn't affect you, but may not notice that there's a worried look on your face. Do you want me to believe that you don't like him a bit? Her question immediately made you look at her face. You started with a chuckle, leaning against the handrail. You know, it's a wedding that took place without even asking our consent properly. To be honest, it was just a business deal. In the busyness of making money, parents ignore the wishes and desires of their children. But even then, I was willing to do anything for my parents, and even if I didn't want to, I was agreeing, believing that everything will be alright someday. I was a person who had a belief that love would arise even after marriage, even if there was no one else in my mind. But the guy I got was not interested at all. Sometimes I feel like I'm invisible, that he doesn't even notice that I'm in that house, always some book and so on only in his world. At first I felt bad, then I got used to it. And then his every ways and the schedule started affecting my life. You don't know, it's like suffocation. And the answer to the question you just asked is that I don't know. There is no like or lack of like. His innocent rabbit-like face and that manly smell of his sometimes attract me, sure. But this behavior of him makes me prepare myself to throw him down from the top of a mountain. Once all this is resolved, I will not hesitate to tell him that I like him. It will take time to change that attitude, but before that, why don't you give him a good reward for screwing you around for so long? What are you talking about? Look, the internals will start next week for seniors. Then your husband will start preparation for it now. You live with it, you will get many good opportunities to divert his attention. For what gain? And how can I? Come on, mine. Should I tell you which way a girl can divert a boy's attention? You have to be only inside his head, giving no place for strength. His marks will decrease and we will succeed. That's when you realize the meaning of what she said and nodded. Time skip at night. From the living room, you peeked into the bedroom, and as you guessed, he was in deep study. You are sweating profusely as you try to do something you are not familiar with. It would have been better if he hadn't kicked me out of the house in the end. Wiping away all the tension and sweat from your face, you walked into the room with another bold face and a seductive look. You took every step with a loud sound, thinking that he would look at you, but he didn't even dare. Cook, would you like some hot drinks? You asked to get his eyes on you, but he shook his head without even looking. Oh God, this scumbag is too much to bear. You said to yourself before using the next trick. You entered the next stage with much tension. You pulled down the neck of your dress to expose your cleavage. With a long sigh, you walked over to the chair you were sitting on. Your mission was to destroy his concentration from studies and somehow die from there. are the lucky ones who get your keys more than me. You said sitting on his lap and wrapping both your arms around his neck, and the book he was holding suddenly slipped out of his hand. Oh, I'm sorry, Cook. Your book. I'll take it. As you reached out to pick up the book that had fallen on the floor, your boobs rested on his left hand. He closed his eyes tight and his forehead sweated profusely. Here. He took the book from your hands and placed it on the table and sat motionless again. Do you think I'm bothering you? Wiping the sweat from his head, he shook his head no. You stifled your laughter without him seeing you, happy that your technique had finally paid off, until the thick hood came up through his pants and landed on your thighs. Its moment could be well felt on those bare thighs of yours. Better to stop this game here and escape as soon as possible. Do not let your learning suffer because of me. I'll live. He jumped off his lap and focused on the door. But to his shock, he reached up and grabbed your left arm and held you there. Your eyes traveled over those hands and reached it, but he was sitting like before, back facing you. Sensing something dangerous, you tried to pull the grip from his hands. Attempt 2 was abandoned after hearing her flirtatious voice, which you had not heard before. If you can make it this much, then do the rest, baby girl. Your eyebrows rose in a large length hearing those words, hard for the ears to believe. I can't hold on, baby. You'd better come here and give yourself to me. My cock is dying to get inside you. Fuck. Your whole body began to sweat and you squirmed like a baby wolf on his grip. I'm sorry. I'll never do that again. Sorry for this time. He got up from where he was and pulled you forward, making you land on his hard chest. With much hesitation, you slowly looked up at his face, a face you had never seen before on him. His grip from your arms traveled through your hands as he placed both hands on either side of your waist, pulling you closer to his body. Lady, but not now. Without even giving you time to understand, he scooped you up in his arms and walked over to the bed and laid you down. Before you could even start to roll out of there, he hovered above you. Where are you going in such a hurry? I haven't even started yet, girl. Heaven or hell? Huh? Do you want the exhilarating pleasure of picking up speed or the sickening pain of getting down to every inch? Jungkook, I'm sorry, okay? I did. He didn't even stop to listen to you and began to press your legs between his tentacles. You clutched the blanket that was lying next to you with your hands as he added impact onto his lighting and flipped the switch. He took his lips back when he saw that you were gasping for breath. Relax, and then say in one breath that you love me as much as I love you. The longed-for words fell from his mouth, making him so happy that you, who had been tense by his actions for so long, were now brave enough to look into his eyes. Can I dare to believe this? Because these words are worth my life. You saw his eyes soften in front of you, and his hands caressed your entire face. The only thing I pray God to never take away from me is about you. How can I lie looking at this face? I love you, man. This time you took the initiative and kissed him first, to which he responded obviously. Your hands ran through his hair and grabbed his neck, deepening the kiss further. You parted your lips and he slid his tongue in and battled with yours until you reached a destination and took each other's soul out through, continued devouring. You let out a hum as he bit your bottom lip and you both pulled away from the kiss. Fine, I want you now. Help me calm down, baby, please. I prefer hell, you said in a flirty tone as you wrapped both your arms around his neck like a rope and tightened it. You'll never regret helping me. Thank you, princess. Saying this, he started attacking your neck, sucking and then biting it, spreading his marks of love all over your neck. Leaving his lips to graze there, his hands traveled all over your body and finally landed on your toes. Your gasp filled the room in the silent night as he pressed and caressed it, and somewhere you started to feel something you had never felt before. He put all his skills on your neck and his lips caressed your boobs along with your waist and started the next performance by squeezing it from time to time. Meanwhile, he moved his hands to the door of your ladyship and asked permission to enter. A small smirk tugged at the edge of his lips, knowing that you were ready because of that awful wetness of yours. Are you ready for the ride, baby? To the hand, please, daddy. I got exactly what suits me best. You're perfect fit for me. I can feel it coming. I love you. Faster. You said between unceasing moans and gasps. I'm gonna come. He sped up and you two got satisfied almost the same time. What made you more satisfied was that he didn't hesitate to clean you up. After he cleaned himself, he lay down beside you, covering you with duet and hugging you. Next morning. When the clock rang the 6 o'clock alarm, Jungkook jumped up and was about to get off, but you suddenly grabbed him by the arm, stopping him. It's time for me to brush my hair. Are you serious, or do you have a dual personality disorder? That question alone was enough to hold him there without much hesitation. Do you feel that way? You give a done face before pulling him back to bed. Why live your life to be desired by time? Live as you like. How many moments to live as you are wasted like this? He didn't say a word against it because he knew it was a big mistake on his part to let time control him. You should give more importance to your life as well with the time you get without stopping to look at the time even for trivial things. This is not what I wanted, but I became like this. You know our family well, right? They trained me like this actually. But because you try to stay away from it, today you are able to live freely. Then you should also try to stay away from it and everything will be fine, and never let even me control you. It's your life. With a sad chuckle, we cup your cheeks before a drink. And if we do it all together, that too will be a change. What do you say, wifey? If it ends up being a change, I'm ready for that too. Makes you happy. So you think I'm sexy too? The most.